What's going on, YouTube? You're looking at the GMC Typhoon, one of the many awesome, unique Johnny Lightning castings that I don't know if anybody else did this casting in this scale, and it's one of the many reasons I love Johnny Lightning. They have quite a few quirky castings like that one. But enough about that. This is going to be all import stuff. I had dinner with a friend tonight and ended up coming home with some cool stuff. So I'm going to start with these. Probably never seen anything like these. I haven't. And I guess this is like the craze in Japan is these, I forget what they're called, decoration trucks or something like that. Pretty interesting little castings. There's a lot going on with them. They're very flashy. I got 3 of them. These were gifted to me. And I always appreciate a good gift. Especially something as unique as this. There's a total of 3 of them. They are rollbacks, so that's kind of interesting. And all the decor on these has meaning, but obviously I couldn't tell you what it is. I have a hard enough time explaining the licensed model cars that I know nothing about. So, and let's get into that because I got some awesome stuff tonight. Somebody asked a question in a comment what car that is, that brownish yellow one above the orange Toyota Corolla. And what that is it's a 1968 Datsun Bluebird. It's actually the same casting as this one here. This is just a recolor, or not even a recolor, but just a different color option that it came out in. And I was able to pick this up tonight. I love this casting. It's not as nice as the Tomica Limited Vintage, but it's still a really nice casting. And I like these wheels, I think, better than the wheels on the Tomica. So we'll start off with this Datsun 510 Bluebird. Awesome little piece. The next one that we'll go to is this. So in the background, above the Hakko Racing Skyline, there's a red Honda Civic. And this is the same casting in green. Really cool little casting. Got little cat hair on it, but I just love this kind of stuff. Right now I can't get enough of it. Just scooping all of it up. Next we'll show this 1978 Mazda Savannah RX-7. This is another one that I have. I have it in red right there. This is that same casting in green, and I believe this was a factory color for this car. Just an awesome looking piece though, with that peanut butter color interior and the green, the way all the weather stripping is detailed in black. Prototypical wheels, so these are stock wheels as it would have come from Mazda. Just an awesome casting. These Konamis are so cool. It's unfortunate they stopped making them in 2008, and it's like the forgotten brand, and it's a shame because they are so nice. They're not quite as nice as Kyosho, not really close to being as nice as Tomica Limited Vintage. However, they are still very, very nice. This one here is really cool. This is a new casting altogether for my collection. This is a 1968 Isuzu 117 coupe. That is just rad. such a cool looking car. See if I can get a better focus here. The stuff that I have coming up, though, is really where it's at. I do like this type of stuff, though. A little Isuzu. All right, so let's get into. Well, I'll hold off on those. I did pick up a couple of Tomica Limited castings. Wow, this is very, very different than what I'm used to. This one is, I don't know who the make is on this. I don't know if it's JDM or what the story is. I'm going to trash this box. I typically don't do that, but I don't like the packaging on this one. It is Car Magazine. I don't know. Whatever that writing is there. I'll tell you one thing, though. It's a very unique car. I've never seen one. Tomica. Oh, it's a Dome. It's a Domo. 1979 copyright date on the base. So check this thing out. Some resemblance to maybe a DeLorean or something like that. But I'll tell you what is really awesome about this car is it has scissor doors. Look at that. That is just too cool right there. So that's an awesome casting. I don't know where these cars were manufactured. I don't know what the origin is, but it's unique, you know. Not the best looking car, but it's pretty sweet. This one here, I am going to try and keep the box. Maybe I won't. I don't know. We'll just have to see. Oh yeah, this one, much easier. This one is more my speed. This is also Tomica Limited. There is no copyright date on the base, but it's made in Vietnam. It's a Nissan Skyline 2000 Turbo. And I like this one. I actually have this, it's not the same casting, but I think this white one's quite a bit nicer, but I have this gray 2000 Turbo as well. So the gray one is a car that I've had. The white one is the new addition to the collection. All right, so I think that does it for the Japan or the JDM. Actually, there's one more JDM car, and then we get into some European stuff. So this is a Daihatsu. It's a 1:64 scale. I don't know who made it. The tire's coming off a little bit. But it's a 1:64 scale Daihatsu Tanto Custom. And that thing is just cool, man. You just don't see stuff like this in this scale. At least not here in the US. transparent lensed insert headlights and taillights. I'm not sure. I'm going to speculate that those are prototypical wheels. It's a very unique looking car. A little Daihatsu. Interesting little casting. Alright, so next I'm going to show this. This is actually a really cool car. The company that put this out, JTB Motivations, I already forgot. I had another one. It's a black one. It's like the predecessor to the Shelby Cobra. So this is the same maker. And it's a Lotus 11 or 11 Club from 1955. And this is awesome too. Really cool car. And when it comes back around, I'm going to try to lift the camera just to show you the dash and the interior. The interior is just really cool. So another unique car, very unique, very interesting looking little car, the Lotus. So I got 3 more models to show, or no, I'm sorry, 4 more. I forgot about this guy. This is it's a made in China. It's really heavy. I don't know who the maker is on it, but it looks kind of like Tomica, but it's not a Tomica. And that's pretty cool. There's just cat hair everywhere. Need to clean it out. Anyways, here it is. It's in a little bit played with condition, but not too bad. Really heavy casting. And that door right there slides open. So, interesting casting, pretty cool. I like it. These last 3 are all European imports, and this first one is a Kyosho model. I have a few Kyosho Ferraris, but I do not have an F50. This is a limited edition 2003 copyright date, and it definitely needs to be cleaned up, but I don't think there's any major damage with it. Just needs a good bath. Maybe a slight issue with that front axle, but this is just a screw down base, so depending on the severity of that issue, it may not be very difficult to fix. But I mean, this car was $5, so I'm not even going to worry about it. I think whatever is going on with that can be fixed. It almost looks like it's a sprung suspension. Let's see if that, maybe that'll correct it. Looks a little better, but it definitely needs a wipe down. And I definitely need a focusing camera. So there's your Kyosho Ferrari F50. It's miles and miles ahead of the Hot Wheels. My least favorite Hot Wheels Ferrari is the F50. The last 2, I really don't know which order to show these in. They're both so nice, but I'm going to start with the Schuco. Schuco cars, I believe, are German. I think that's the German premium brand. This thing is pristine. It is such a nice little car. Anyways, 1/64 scale Porsche Boxster. I think this looks nicer than the Schuco 918 that I have. This thing is just really clean looking. Look at that dash. One more time around on the dash there. Little stereo. Very cool. Premium detailed diecast. Alright, and then the last one. This one might be a hit. Hot Wheels actually just brought this out as a super treasure hunt not that long ago. This one is made by, it doesn't say, but if I were to take a guess, it looks like a Schuco, or not a Schuco, it looks like a Kyosho, or maybe maybe almost like a mini Champs. Yeah, it looks a lot like a mini Champs. Well, you be the judge. This is a 1:64 scale BMW Z4 GT3. And it's a highly accurate, highly detailed model. It's a far cry from the Hot Wheels Super Treasure Hunt. That is very impressive looking. So, see if I can kind of line these up a little bit just to give a quick little overview of the cars from tonight. And then there will be one more video that I'll be doing here in a minute. Take the tripod down. Alright, so we have the Dome car. A really cool looking Mazda Savannah RX-7. Really cool looking Honda Civic. The Isuzu 117 coupe. Really nice 510. That BMW though. My camera doesn't like the red. Got the little Lotus, the Daihatsu, Porsche Boxster. So that's it. That's part of tonight's haul. And I'll be right back with part 2, which is going to be all Tomica limited vintage. I added 9 of those to my collection tonight. So stay tuned for that one because it's going to be a doozy.